I'm happy to talk with you today about altruistic joy. Altruistic joy is a little bit more of an advanced technique as part of the three sublime mind states, boundless mind states, sometimes called the Brahma Vihara, the sublime abodes. These are a very important part of the path that has to do with cultivating loving kindness, compassion, then altruistic joy, and equanimity. When we practice this, it usually means that the mind has been able to quiet itself down considerably so that the mind is able to focus very well and not be distracted. So this is not necessarily a technique for beginners, but people are more than welcome to try it out. Altruistic joy has to do with the feeling that we generate from within our heart to be in a state where we can encourage the growth and cultivation of certain qualities that a person might have, a quality that you would have, a quality that I would have, that would be very valuable to ourselves, valuable to the world in general. These are very good qualities that we have that we want to encourage to grow. We might see this in a very natural state when a parent has a child and encourages the child to be the very best that they can be. They kind of overlook the difficulties and the mistakes the child makes, and they just encourage the good qualities so that those qualities will grow. In the same way with altruistic joy, we do that toward all beings. The near and far enemy of altruistic joy, we should learn about that. The far enemy is something that is the opposite of altruistic joy. In this case, it would be jealousy and resentment. This is the quality within us that makes us want to discourage the good quality from growing. So we definitely want to stay away from that in our cultivation. The near enemy is more like having a subtle form of competition, a subtle form of making us feel like we have to be as good as that other person, without really acknowledging the good quality that that other person has. It's a little bit of a subtle point where if a parent competes with a child for their good quality, this is very troublesome and problematic. So comparison and competition are the near enemies of altruistic joy. So let's go back to the practice itself. Altruistic joy always starts with this internal feeling of saying, oh, I see this good quality as I picture this person in my mind. I see this wonderful quality that they have. And I sincerely, from the depth of my heart, I want this quality to grow and develop and be of benefit to them and to everyone around them. And I also, in the third part, I want to be able to know that whatever good fortune that they have achieved or attained, that they wouldn't lose that. So the quality would continue to be able to be of great benefit. And then finally, I would never want them to be separated from the altruistic joy, which is free from suffering. So these are the four parts: picturing the person, seeing the good quality, knowing that they are not going to be separated from that quality, either in the good fortune that they've attained or from the altruistic joy that we're experiencing and that they're experiencing from their own cultivation of these qualities. We would want them to have the altruistic joy as well. So we start off with the proximate cause of altruistic joy, which turns out to be a great teacher, somebody who's been able to be helpful to us. So if we don't have a teacher of our own, somebody who's been a great mentor to us, maybe we have a parent or a grandparent or someone, a good friend, who is able to guide us in the right way to prevent us from falling into the bad traps of life. And so we see that good quality. It can just be one quality or several qualities together. We say, oh, I'm so happy that this person has this quality. I want this quality to grow and develop to be a benefit to them and to all others. And I don't want them to be separated from any of the things that they've attained from this good quality. And I want them to develop the altruistic joy themselves so that they can enjoy this good quality as well and pass it on to others. So we start with what we call the teacher, or the boon companion, B-O-O-N. This is the great gift to us. Then we go and do ourselves. This is, we want to see the good qualities in ourselves. We want to see the good qualities in our dear loved one, in a neutral person, in even a difficult person, someone who's been very troubling to us. We know that even that person has good qualities. If they could develop their good qualities, maybe the qualities that are so troublesome would fall to the wayside, and they would just develop the good qualities. We would wish that. And then maybe a group of people somewhere in the world who have good qualities. And right now, we're in the middle of a coronavirus pandemic. So I practice each day altruistic joy toward the scientists and doctors, because I know that they're doing wonderful work and that they should be able to have this altruism. I know that they have it to be a benefit to all of their patients and trying to come up with vaccines and cures. This is very important. And then I extend this out to all beings everywhere. I'm wanting everyone in the world to discover their good qualities. So this is basically the practice that we're doing. I would like to encourage you to try it out when the time is right. And may you also find your great quality within you and be able to make it grow and blossom so that it will be of benefit to everyone. Thank you so much.